Both teams have taken the field. Let's get back to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 81, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 3-yard line. The Bengals will start this drive from the 27-yard line.
81 on the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
That's all you. Take him out. We got enough set. Get in there, man.
Tucks it away. Still running. Slips the tackle. Brown really had a nice run there.
He really did. He blew past the line into the secondary and picked up the first down.
Come on, be up.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Throwing. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that.
Personal foul. First base mask on the defense.
Ooh, that'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Palmer sends a man in motion. Toss play to the left. Plows it. Brown didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Going to the right. What a collision. Runs over the tackle. Breaks free. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 27-yard line. Palmer gets set. Under pressure, gets the pass off, jumps up, and he has it. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Throwing. And he hits his target. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
It's first and goal. Ball a half yard away. Toss play to the left. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Now, this is the tackle how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points in the board.
Rackers comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 6.
He sends it off. From the 4. He delivers the forearm. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
On the return. The home team will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
That play good for about a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Get the ball.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Going to the right. The 30. Beautiful run there.
You know, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at them, right there, and then right through them.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 39. Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man back.
Second and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Number 60. The man in motion. They get the ball again. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. Throwing. And caught a diving catch. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Cross play to the right. Might have lost a step on the toss.
1 yard gain on the play.
The ball is right at midfield. Drops back. They give it to the halfback. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. He goes down at the 42. Charles couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They're trying to make their offense start from inside their own 5. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Into the end zone, touchdown. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Palmer sets up. Going to the right. About a 1-yard loss.
With the carry, loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
They'll go with a run once again. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Newman. And that's a loss of 2.
2-yard loss on the play.
The Bengals line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Slings it to the outside. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Couldn't get the ball past the first down marker.
I don't know why the receiver would break off that route and make the catch short of the first down. Maybe he thought that he'd be able to do more with it after he caught it.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Arizona will start the drive at the 38-yard line.
Charles fakes the handoff. He hits his receiver. Anderson did an excellent job selling the run and then delivered it right on target.
Yeah, and the tight end really benefited. The play pass worked and the defender moved towards the line. Just enough to get that step that he needed to get open and move into a good position to make the catch.
Slow it up. Man, don't go. Bring that plane, baby. Get out of it.
Charles, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. And he picks up just enough to convert. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Is that all you got?
Only one man back. Man in motion.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
8-yard gain.
40 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play. Second and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Poke out right.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Cincinnati 7, the away team nothing.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Cowboy.
They give it to the halfback. Charles with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Cowboy. Let's go. Come on.
Charles fakes the handle. Rolling. The pass ball's incomplete, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Got the ball. You know you got it. Come on.
Hand off to the tailback, and he's brought down at the 28. That's a 3-yard gain.
3-yard gain on the play.
In field goal range now.
Yeah, right.
Anderson sets up, receives the handoff. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay.
3-yard gain on the play.
Emmanuel will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. So he hooks the kick and misses the mark.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Ball.
Palmer gets set.
Drop back. Ain't no.
Pressure, throws it, and it's caught. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
2nd and 3 coming up here.
Sideline to sideline.
Tosses it right. He's taken down in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Closing in with the pass. The defender brings him down at the 47-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They're in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10. Tosses it out to the right. Breaks the tackle. Just about 3 yards on the toss play.
With the carry, 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Number 89, the motion man. Running to the right side. Lost about a yard.
36 on the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline. Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass. Tackle at the 31-yard line. The blitz exploited for a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
That's all you.
Cross play to the right. Loses the defender. Can't bring him down. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a play.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Number 26, the lone setback.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Aimed it off to the back. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the 1st down.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 17-yard line.
Tiger up. Yeah. We'll see.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing short to his left. Has room. He's inside the 10. Palmer with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
So it's first and goal, about 5 yards out. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Perfect pass. Touchdown, Bengals. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 16, back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 3-yard line.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Quarterback
First
back
and
in the
10.
shotgun.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Man in motion. Throwing left. Interception. Weathersby makes them pay for that mistake.
The defender had his eye in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to make the kick.
So after the interception now, it's first and 10. Using motion. Toss play to the left. The defender goes down. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Jensen comes in motion. Great play in the backfield by Hennings. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Pressure. Throws it. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. Rackers will be kicking off. Good kick should be returnable. From the 8-yard line, he delivers the forearm. The visiting team need to rebound quickly as they start this run at the 27. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. out of the gun.
home team will start the drive at the 27-yard line.
The pass on first down. Throwing. Almost picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. Closing in, throws it, and it's caught. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
1st and 10.
Gain of 28 on the play.
Bring the pain.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. That pass had no chance.
If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get to his lanes. And that's exactly what happened there. If the defense can prevent them from getting in the red zone, it'll force a tougher field goal try. So they want to play aggressive and make the tackling crisp and force him into third down situation.
Throwing. He finds his man. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
Throws it, loses the defender. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
They've got the whole field to use because there's still some time. Plus, they've got a few timeouts. A run or maybe a play pass would work well here.
Anderson sets up. They'll go with a play fake. The defense was coming after him on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete. This is where you want to find a mismatch on defense and try and expose it for the score. Maybe they try a new formation to cause some confusion down there.
Dropping back, hands it off to the back. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 1 left.
Here's the defense's chance to put an end to this drive. The defensive lineman will be in a full pass rush. So let's see if the guys up front can prevent the sack.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
On the 19-yard line.
Guns it left side. This one falls incomplete. Weathersby just made a great defensive play.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Emmanuel comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way. Splits the uprights, and good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 7. Cincinnati might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime.
Bring the pain. Stay out. We'll see.
Passing on first down. Under pressure. Throwing left. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead. And he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Pressure coming with the throw. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
3rd and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one. Throws it. And this pass is completed. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Throwing on first down. Pressure, steps up, looking for a receiver with the pass. The pass was incomplete. Looking for something big on first down, but the pass off the mark.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, buddy. Got him. Got him.
Closing in, gets rid of it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there. The quarterback doesn't want to force one to get to first. There's a whole nother half to play, and there's no need to try and get it all on this drive.
Brown lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
On the 37-yard line.
Drops back with the pass. Great. Cincinnati will call a timeout here. That's their second. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The visiting team expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Palmer sets up. Under pressure, throwing. And he hits his target. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
The Bengals call a timeout. They have no timeouts left. Rackers. He's heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's up. The try is good. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game.
At the end of the first half, the score is Cincinnati 20, Hill 18.
So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 84, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 7. The visiting team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 23.
On the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 23. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Dropping back, Charles breaks free of the defender, running with purpose. Good pickup of about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They got nothing. Snake eyes.
Man in motion.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Throws it in stride. That pass looked like a dead duck.
Yeah, some of those ducks are dead. But this one had enough life in it to get down there for the first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Bring the pain. Come on.
Gets the pass off. Great pass. And he's forced out of bounds at the 35. Loss of about 5 yards. It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield by Bennett. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. Guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
It's now third and long after the sack.
Back off, DB.
Pressure, throws it, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, he just bounced off his hand.
This punt will be his second of the day. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Palmer gets set. Passing on first down. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 20. Going to the right. Lost about a yard.
36 on the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
The visiting team expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Closing in, slings it to the outside. They almost got to him for the sack.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
Llewellyn sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. From the 42-yard line. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Stay up. You got. Let him blow.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
So after the penalty, it's now first and 15.
That's great. They got nothing.
To the air on first down. With the throw, I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Lose it. Get up,
Dropping back, steps up into the pocket, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Number 16 ran a nice route on that pass play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
They need 6. Ball on the 45-yard line. Under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Down he goes at the 41-yard line. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves to the fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. Brown, the long back, crosses it left. Gain of a couple on that carry.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on, partner. Come the heat.
Palmer sets up. Man in motion. Going to the right. 2-yard pickup on the toss.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
They need 7. Ball on their own 23.
Bust his grill.
Pressure coming with the pass. Picked off. He has some room. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. The defender makes a leaping interception.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to
Good distance. From the 4. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Stay after him. Bust his grill.
Cross play to the right. Brown couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 22.
Bring the pain.
Flag down.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
So we'll have a second and long after the penalty.
Fire out.
Get set. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Breaking free. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
You got it. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Take it out.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing short to his left. And he's ridden out at the 21-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Take out.
Anderson gets set.
Snake
Hand off to the tailback. Across midfield. Charles did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
It's 1st and 10. Anderson sets up. Cross play to the right. Charles couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Hand it off to the back, under pressure, throwing. Nice adjustment. Stiff arm. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he puts that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Snake eyes. D up. Catch the ball, man.
Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Look at that. 4-yard gain on the play.
Takes the catch. Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Anderson sets up, looking for room. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed to the sideline. The visiting team using motion. Tucks it away. Number 22 showed a great burst of speed after he took the handoff on that play.
You got to give the offensive line a lot of credit on that play. They blew the defenders off the line and gave that runner plenty of lanes to choose from.
Only one man in the backfield. With the carry. Tackle at the 11. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second and 9. Ball on the 11-yard line. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bengals ahead of the visiting team, 20-10. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Again with the carry. Charles has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Anderson sets up. Pressure with the pass. He went up there and he got it. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Number 8 is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game.
This is it. Stay up.
Closing in, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversion.
Under pressure, throwing. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 3. Pressure coming. Throws it. Won't have to break stride. 4-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 4.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Throwing short to the right side. Brown makes another great catch, another timely reception, has a total of 6 catches today. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 46-yard line. The 20. Good return, and it sets them up with great field position.
Yeah, when you can get this kind of production out of your return team, it takes a heck of a lot of pressure off the offense.
So it's 1st and goal. 9 yards out. Charles, the deep man.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Tosses it left. Charles wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
The coach has to be a little disappointed that his team has to settle for field goals when they move the ball into their opponent's red zone.
8-yard gain.
8 on the play.
Bring it, baby. They got nothing. Let's go. Come on. Bring the pain. Hit him low.
Again with the run. Touchdown. Visiting team. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and get them the ball back.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81, back to
He got all of that one. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. First and 10. Ball on their own 17. Toss play to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Pressure, gets rid of it. He has room. To the 20. Can't pull him down. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 28.
94.
Using motion.
Come on, partner.
Number 26. So just about 5 yards there, picked up on the halfback draw.
5-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bulldog under.
Hands it off again. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. The Bengals using motion. Closing in. Rosen. This one falls incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Harris lines up in the backfield for the punt. Llewellyn sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 27. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
This is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
Emmanuel comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 88.
And you got all of that one. A great kick. Lays into him with a stiff arm. The Bengals will start this drive from the 21.
88 on the return.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. We can
They give it to the halfback. 8-yard gain.
36 on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Get over the line. Snake up.
Palmer sets up, drops back, steps up into the pocket, and he goes out of bounds at the 36.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
It's 1st and 10.
Come on, D up. Good work. Stay out, you.
Picked up 9 on the play.
The ball carrier. 9-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Lose it. Got the ball.
He hands it off. Play action. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Number 89 catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 42-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up. Under pressure, throwing short to the right side. Great pass. A display of great hands on that catch.
That receiver has all the tools.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Looking for room. He's on the run. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the 1st down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
No pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Pressure with the pass. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone.
Catch the ball, man.
9th play of this drive. Closing in. Good play in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Throws it. That catch was his 4th. The quarterback likes to go to him more and more as the game moves along. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's complete. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
Arizona will start the drive at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10.
They give it to the halfback, hurdles free, and he's tackled at the 13-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Deep in their own territory. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. The Bengals call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
And I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Anderson gets set. Hand it off. Cincinnati calls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. Running back picks up about 4 yards. They're going to kick it here as the punter heads in for the 4th time. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Time is a factor, but I think they could still use the middle of the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Dropping back to pass on first down. Flings it to the outside. They connect again, and the receiver catches his third ball of the game. They'll go no huddle here. Spike stops the clock. Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Stay, guys. Get in there. Stay. Hut, pick him out. Hut. Stay. Hut.
Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. Tenacious pass rush on that play, John.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys can really get after the quarterback.
The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, pressure, the defense has it. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
And a kneel down here ends the game since the defense can't stop the clock. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps.
Sideline to sideline. Here come the heat.
Second and 12. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get on your feet. Come on, partner.
That's the end of the game. The final score is PO18 24, Cincinnati 20.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. From Denver, Colorado, we have another great game for you today. Well, we're looking forward to the playoffs with several teams trying to tune up for postseason play based on their likely opponents, while other teams are just playing for pride. Thanks for joining us as the Jaguars square off against the Broncos. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The Broncos have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. The 48 back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. See if they can turn this first drive into points. Hawkins in the backfield.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Looking upfield. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Miller goes in motion. Going to the right. Great play in the backfield. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, the inverted face mask on the defense.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
So, John, this is a battle of very evenly matched teams.
And this is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Under pressure, throwing. This pass is incomplete. 4th down. Coming after that incomplete pass. Hanson is looking for a good punt here. Nash lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch. We're ready to go on offense for the first time.
At the 29-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. Portis, the lone setback. Nash goes in motion.
1st and 10.
Portis. Well, some valuable yardage on that one through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Thomas sets up. Man in motion. Gains over to the tailback. They'll mark it at the 26-yard line. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Using motion.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Pressure with the throw. He has it.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Gets the call. Throws it. And it's complete. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Here come the heat.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Just about a yard on the run.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on the 41-yard line. Looking upfield. Pressure coming. Throwing. He finds his man. Gain of 5 on the play.
Makes the reception. 5-yard gain on the play. Third and 4. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Closing in. Flings it to the outside. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. The kick is up. Not quite far enough, and the kick is no good. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 42. Hawkins. Hawkins wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Third and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 42. Gets the pass off. So it's fourth down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
Man sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 17-yard line. A good return on that punt.
Yeah, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
Only one man in the backfield.
At the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Picks up 5.
26 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Thomas sends a man in motion. Looking for the run once again. Lost about a yard.
26 on the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
He tucks it away. Under pressure. Throws it. Behind him, but he has it. The defender brings him down at the 36-yard line. The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. Cross play to the left. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Eight to go. Ball on their own 44. Man in motion. Peterson pulls him down at the 44-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. Jacksonville lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Looking for an option with the throw.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Tosses it out to the right. Portis couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They come out of the nickel.
On the 36-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He was unable to bring that one in.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
Eagle now. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Hit the ball.
Thomas gets set. Pressure coming. Throws it. Hits him on the run. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. We'll get the call again. Peterson takes him down at the 22-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. The first quarter has been dominated by the defensive units. Still, no score. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Cowboy. That's all you.
Portis breaks free. Can't pull him down. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Thomas gets set. Closing in. Drill. Fumble. Push ball. The Broncos. A heads-up play allows them to keep the ball.
That was a foot race to the fumble. Looks like the extra wind sprints at practice are paying off.
Nalen comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. Penalty marker down.
Over to the kicker on defense. Penalty is declined. The kick is good.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
48 back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 8-yard line. No first downs on that last possession, John. Let's see what adjustments they've made here now to try to move the ball more effectively. 1st and 10. Hand it off. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. The Broncos come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hawkins. Breaking free. Breaks free. And a fumble. The Broncos. The defense came up with the ball on that one.
I'm not sure if you ever had that ball secured.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Leftwich sets up, passing on 1st down. This pass is incomplete, and that brings up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Lose it. We'll see.
2nd and 10.
Under pressure, throws it. Good throw. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Tucks it away. He's tackled behind the line. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Hand it off to the back. Fuller did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Hawkins, the lone back, and they go with the delay. Gain of about 1.
The ball carrier, 1-yard gain on the play.
Stay after him.
They line up in the I formation. It's the toss to the left. The defender goes down. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
On the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
Seventh play of this drive. Stepping up, he surveys the field. What a stiff arm. Flag down.
Yeah, the inverted face mask on the defense.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Boyd will tie this game up if the field goal is good. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. Hansen comes in to kick off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back to return.
Sends it short. From the 2. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play. Second and 3. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Man in motion. On the call. And he's brought down at the 31. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 31.
Get at him, Pete. Cowboy.
Hornets. Play action. Pressure. Slings this one. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
99 on the cover.
Only one man back.
10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Get in there. Set. Hut. Bust this wheel, Pete.
Pressure coming. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys into blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
Closing in with the pass. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Whipping on the offense.
The offense faces third and long.
There will have to be some kind of missed assignment by the defense for the offense to make this play.
Third and long after the penalty.
Let's go. Come on. Man, y'all go. Set.
Stepping up. He's looking. Throwing. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I'll tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Elliott will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 50-yard line. First and 10.
They'll pass on first down. Throws it. Almost got it. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
It's second down and 10 to go. Left twitch, gets set, dropping back, under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Third and 1. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay out, Come on,
Gets the toss to the right, hand it off. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a first down.
Yeah, and you could put that one on the defense because they had a shot on it. They just didn't bring him down.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Come on, Father. Take out. Here comes the
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Another run and a fumble. The Jaguars. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
I'd look for the back to be involved here, even if it's a pass.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
A call on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
34-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. 3rd and under a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Pressure, steps up into the pocket. With the pass, nearly intercepted. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. That field goal was his 2nd of the night. Hanson in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 29 back deep to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 1.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Into the open field. Portis with a nice run and picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Pressure coming with the pass. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
A lot of speed on the field with the defense as they line up in the quarter. Pump fakes. This pass is incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last two plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
And you have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Number 4 will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He has it with some open field. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Leftwich gets set. Going to the air on 1st down. Incomplete pass. Looked like a sure bet for a completion, but he dropped it.
Those short passes are supposed to make for easy completion. He just dropped it.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. 3rd and long. Do they gamble here or just keep it on the ground?
With the score being as it is, it might just be better playing it safe. But that's the coach's decision, not ours.
Closing in. And the catch is made. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the 1st? Makes no sense to me.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. They'll spot this one where it went out.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
1st and 10.
With the carry. Gain of 9 on the play.
On the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Jacksonville 6. Denver 3.
Denver 3.
Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29 back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 2-yard line. The Broncos will start this drive from the 19-yard line.
81 on the return.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
1st and 10.
With the carry. Portis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about 6 yards.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the
Let's
play.
check in with Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Broncos coach liked his team's effort running the ball, but we might not see as much of it in the second half. If they're in good position, they'll continue with the ground game, but expect to see some more passing from them early in this third quarter, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with a sideline report. They'll move the chains with that completion.
And that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
It's 1st and 10.
Bring that pain, baby.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 39-yard line.
Again, he'll get the call. Pickup of about 8.
6 on the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Portis just won't go down. Stiff arm there. Portis picked up good yardage and a 1st down on that run.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot of that speed work at practice paying off.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Number 36 in the backfield. Good play in the backfield. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Get in there, Ron. You got him.
Thomas with a man in motion.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hands it off. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man
3rd and
back.
7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Using motion.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Run the ball.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Number 4 will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Hawkins, the lone back. Hand it off. And he's brought down at the 15. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. About a yard to go. Ball on their own 15. Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
That's all you got. Get him.
Pressure coming. And he's brought down in the backfield. He reached the quarterback and picked up his first sack of the game. It's third down and 10 to go.
The defense really bears down on third down.
Dropping back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. He's short of the first down with that catch.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on third down. Anything less has to be a failure.
Hansen is back to punt. Here's the kick. On the 19-yard line.
45-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 21.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. He finds his man. Excellent game on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Second and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Give it all you got. Loose it. Set. Don't go. Hit him low.
Dawson. Play action. Throwing. And he goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. About 2 to go. Ball on their own 28. Drops back with the throw. He hits his receiver. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Back off, DB. Let's go. Come on. Bulldog under. Set. You got
With the carry, play action. Gets rid of it. Off top. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
Bring the pain. Here come the heat.
Man in motion. Hand it off.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
Gain on the play.
Ball right around midfield.
Sideline, D. Think about.
Under pressure, throwing. And it's caught. The pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight. Pressure, flings it to the outside. They couldn't get the ball past the first down marker.
I don't know why the receiver would break off that route and make the catch short of the first down. Maybe he thought that he'd be able to do more with it after he caught it.
Elliott is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. It's been a close game for 3 quarters with only a field goal differential as we head to the 4th quarter with the score, Jacksonville 6, Denver 3. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
They got nothing.
It's the toss to the left. And he's tackled behind the line. They lose a bunch on that tackle.
Yeah, he shot through the line almost untouched and made a great tackle on the back.
Second and long. Ball on their own 27. Dropping back. Again with the carry. What a collision. And he's brought down at the 29. About a 2-yard gain here.
Third and 12. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Leftwich sets up. They give it to the halfback. Missed tackle. Slips the tackle. Down he goes at the 36-yard line. 8-yard gain. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Thomas gets set, using motion. Receives the handoff. The 30. Into the open field. An open road to the end zone. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Denver.
This is a heck of a run. When he gets in the open field, he can make guys miss just like that. He's going to go a long way. Just watch him run.
Nayland comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, this game clearly isn't over yet, John. That touchdown puts them ahead, but only by a slim margin. And there's plenty of time left.
Yeah, but they're going to have to hurry. They need to make sure that they keep their eye on that clock and use every second of it to their advantage.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84.
They'll return this one. From the 6. The Jaguars will start this drive from the 20.
Number 84 on the return.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Handed off to the back. The 30. Hawkins explodes into the secondary for a nice game.
And you talk about great vision and being able to see holes and make guys miss. This guy can do all of that.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. Hawkins has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter.
On the run, 2-yard gain on the play.
Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield. And the quarterback gets dunked for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. The Jaguars line up in the shotgun. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. A good pass, but no catch.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback a good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
Nash back to return. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Into the end zone, touchback. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. Portis is the deep back. Tosses it left. Portis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Hit him low. Stay out.
Portis. Great fake with the pass. Thrown behind, but caught. Lilly was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Give it all you got.
The Broncos using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Picks up 5.
46. The ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 42.
Snake eyes.
He's on the run. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
And then what happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Let's go. Come on.
He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
He hands it off. And he picks up just enough to convert. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Poke out right. Bulldog under. Here comes the hook. Snake out. Take him out.
The offensive line is totally dominating, and the back has great vision today.
This is it.
Thomas gets set. Hands it off again. Portis picks up just enough for the first. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. This one is just about in the books.
We'll see. Either way.
Thomas sends a man in motion.
On the 26-yard line.
And he's brought down in the backfield by Coyote. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing a run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing him down for a loss.
Nash in motion. They give it to the halfback. He lost it. The Jaguars get it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
To carry it. Down he goes at the 15-yard line. Portis covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Come on, partner. Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Second and 12. Ball on a 17-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Sideline to sideline. Okay, right. Hit him low.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Bust this wheel, Keith. Give it all you got, Keith. Come on. Let's go.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Denver 10, Jacksonville 6.
Jacksonville 6.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.